Hello and welcome back to Total Crypto for another video, and this is a new kind of a video which I'm going to do today. It's basically Black Cox Inu versus Cox Inu. Who will reign supreme and who will come on top? Well guys, this is something we can discuss today, and which I'd like you all to join in with this fun and cast your vote on who you reckon it will do the best during the bull season and who will continue on to be the number one Cox. So guys, let's go. Hello guys, so let's start off with Cox Inu. I will do a little bit of technical analysis before we get into the juicy bits on who will reign supreme. Well, who I reckon. You guys can cast your views. End of the day, this is all for purely fun and entertainment. But then again, let's see how far this will take us. So firstly, without further ado, I'd like to introduce to you our very first challenger coming out from the red corner. It's Cox Inu. Right guys, so firstly, just like in my last video, we did say that if we do fall back, we should come back down to at least around about this area here. Reason why? Because if you look to this side, this is the last highs that we broke, turn support, and if we come back down into this area, then that would be a lovely area for support for continuation of us to push up higher from here to do something like this. If that was to happen guys, then that means we'll be in a pretty decent trade, and in terms of percentage from here to right away from the top, that will give us approximately 51% move to the upside. Actually, not precisely, thereabouts. Otherwise 53 to all the way up to the liquidity grab area at 61%. And if we do smash past this area, then the sky's the limit, and that means we'll be back into price discovery and go to much higher highs. Now, how much higher can we go? Now, this is all from a bullish perspective, and if we were to bring out the favorite retracement tool right from the top and down to the bottom right over here, then that means at least for the short term coming, well, let's say for the next couple of weeks, maybe, I'll say next several weeks, maybe a month and a half or two, we should be able to see a massive rise to the upside of approximately 290% to the upside. However, if you did held from here, or if you're currently holding from here, and we push all the way to there, that will give you even more of approximately 494% move to the upside. Now, I don't know how many of you are still holding from all the way down here. Now, in case if any of you guys were still holding from there, guys, congratulations for diamond holding, because you're already in massive profits. And if you reach up to the top of the Fibonacci retracement tool, that will give you approximately 2,128% to the upside. However, I reckon we're going to be eating quite a few zeros in this bull season, and who knows, maybe going into 2025 we could expect a much higher prediction. But for me, I reckon that from the price that we're at, if you go to my personal prediction, I reckon we can easily get up to a 0.5%. Once we do get up to a 0.5% mark, that will give us approximately, I tell you what, let's say a little less than 0.5%, which means that will give us an approximately, or around about, let's say roughly around about here. Yeah, look at that guys, that will give us, no, that's not 0.5%. Getting blind in my old age. Alright, okay, so let's say even if we get to around about here, that will give us at 79,659%. That will take us to a price at 0.003. But what if we get up to a 0.5% from here? If we did get up to anywhere near or close to a 0.5%, we could be easily looking at more than, or around about 122,000% move to the upside, and that would be a humongous move to the upside. I don't know what you reckon guys, but this is what cryptocurrency is all about. Sometimes during the bull season it could go absolute parabolic. But remember guys, whenever we do go parabolic, we're always going to see like a massive move up to the upside and to the downside. I don't know if you've all been here in the last bull season or the one before. Whenever we go up, we see like 20% drop, 40% to the upside, then it keeps on staircasing your way up, or it might just parabolically shoot up, just like Cardano did, Harmony 1, V-Chain. Yeah, it's quite a few coins which are held in the last bull season, which made me an astronomical bank. Either way, guys, this is just my prediction, and that's a view from the Cox Inu. Now, why don't we head over to the blue corner of the ring? Fighting from the blue corner is Black Cox Inu. Sorry, guys, I'm getting a bit pumped doing this video. Right, okay, so for the Black Cox Inu, as we can see from a quick technical analysis, we'll quickly check out on the, let's do daily charts, because it gives us a real indication in terms of where can we realistically see ourselves and what is the holding line of the coin before it does some crazy move. Right, okay, so that's a saving grace. So this is the thin blue line for the Black Cox Inu. Unlike the Cox Inu, it's looking almost bearish only if we do see a drop to the downside from here. If we fall below this area right over here, let me bring out the brush tool. If we do fall below this area over here, then guys, it's looking pretty bearish for the Black Cox Inu, because once we do fall there, then what's our next price targets, or at least next level of support? It'll be all the way back down there. So quite contrarian, quite opposite to the Cox Inu. Now, in terms of percentage, how far down would we go? So from here all the way down, back down to here, it would give us about 92%, or roundabouts 97. Yes, guys, that's going to be an absolute devastating blow from Black Cox Inu, and it looks like Cox Inu might deliver that, almost a knockout punch, but at least down for the count, for the 10 counts for Black Cox Inu, if we do see that crazy move to the downside. However, why don't we go check on the 4-hourly chart to see if there is any hope for it to compete against Cox Inu. And so far, Cox Inu has won the round 1 in terms of the technical analysis. And this is the round 2. Let's see if we can see some hope coming out from Black Cox Inu. Alright, so this is the circle area which I've highlighted from the daily chart. Now, there are some hope, of course. There are a couple of things that can really come out from this. Alright, so firstly, let me bring out the rectangular box. This is the area that we do need to break up from, because once we do break to the upside from here, we could only see a continuation move to the upside, and in fact that means we will rise above the danger zone, which puts us more or less in a safe zone once we get up here, and that should help us to push our way back up for the top. So for myself, even though I've got bags of Black Cox Inu, I'll be waiting for the move once we break out from here. So the minute we break out from there, I'm going to be adding a little bit more. Also, I'm going to do some trading on this coin, in fact, because if I trade this coin the minute we break out from there, that will give me exactly 143% move to the upside. And then once we do reach that 143% move to the upside, then that puts us in a price discovery, and we should expect much more high moves coming in for Black Cox Inu. So yes, guys, that would be an absolutely crazy move coming up for Black Cox Inu, because once we do break up from there, I can only see a massive move coming in. Let's bring out the Fibonacci retracement tool, going to measure right from the top down to the bottom. Alright, let's have a look. So for me, even with my hodling bag, I've been hodling pretty much through here, pumped up, came back down. I've added more as we were coming down, and I've increased my bags as we went sideways there, because I am hoping for us to see you know, a nice breakup. My confirmation will be the second will break up from here. It means that we're going to be on a bullish continuation to the upside. So just to make matters more interesting, I've just clicked on the measuring tool. From this area here, our current price, I reckon we'll do much more than this move up here. Oh, by the way, that will bring us to 1,599% move to the upside. So that's a realistic price target for Black Cox Inu in this bull season coming up, because I'm using the Fibonacci retracement tool. Fibonacci retracement tool tends to be quite accurate as long as the coin doesn't die, and if so, I'll give a solid victory to Cox Inu. However, I don't think that's going to be the case at all. They're not going to die at all, and they certainly will be keeping up with the original Cox Inu. But if you look at these gains alone, guys, that's pretty impressive. That is 1,505. Yeah, 1,500 and... Am I being blind? Yeah, sorry, yeah, 1,590. Sorry, guys. I need to be wearing my glasses while I'm doing these videos, just so I don't make a fool out of myself. Alright, so that's still an impressive move to the upside. However, look how many zeros we're behind. So if we were to even reach to my crazy prediction for Black Cox Inu, I reckon we'll continue our way up to the top, and in fact, we probably won't even reach a 0.5%, but we never know. So that means my bold prediction for Black Cox Inu is going to be approximately, and I'll show you where exactly, at least 309, and if we're lucky enough, 0.001. So that will give us a total of, yeah guys, look at that, 796,462% move to the upside. Now, it's not completely out of the realms for this to happen, because if you look at the market cap between Cox Inu and Black Cox Inu, it is virtually the same, but we'll get onto the tokenomics shortly. But yeah, if you do get up to date, guys, we can make incredible gains, but there will be a lot of choppiness on our way to the top. But at least my first decent target would be 1,590% move to the upside. Otherwise, once we do smash that through during this ultra bull season, which we probably won't see this kind of bull season ever again, so that means that we could expect a lot more moves coming in across all the crypto space. But you just need to hodl on, brace yourself, put on your space helmets, because we are all about to go for a rocket ship ride. Right, okay, so that's my quick technical analysis on both coins and also my predictions for each of these coins. Now, let's quickly have a look at the tokenomics. And so far, I must admit, Cox Inu is slightly ahead when it comes down to technical analysis and more or less the fundamentals, but Black Coq Inu has definitely got a huge fan base now, and they might be the rookie, but I reckon they will reign supreme. But let's get into some of the fundamentals of each coins. So first up, if you look at the market cap for the Cox Inu, we are currently at, yeah, look at that, 285,109,900. The 24-hour volume is approximately, or around about 31,000. So let's say 31.9 to save all the reading and the numbers. And the volume market cap is at 10.39, circulating supply of 69 trillion. And if you look at the total supply, is 69.4 trillion, exactly the same as circulating supply, which is pretty big actually. But I have seen coins going up absolutely crazy, so this could still do that. But if you look at the market cap means that we can still see at least another 10x from here. But I reckon we do a lot more than that. But if we just look purely from what previous course has done, such big value and market caps and supplies in coins. 10x from here would be more realistic, but now we got a lot more money flowing into cryptocurrency space. You got all the institutions, all the banks, big firms, hedge funds, and etc. A lot more media being pushed on social media platforms for cryptocurrency in general. So you can see a lot more money coming in from also the retail investors. What would be one of the most typical thing that retail investors tend to do? They tend to go for the most popular, fun meme coins that have to be really cheap, so they can chuck all their money in that. So guys, we can literally capitalize on that. And don't take my word for it exactly, but that's a typical playbook that I've seen for the past bull markets, and that's why I wouldn't be surprised if we see meme coins doing absolutely well. I reckon this is definitely the season of the meme coins, and we should be able to see a lot more coming in for the meme coins in general. And I'm favoring Cox Inu and Black Cox Inu, but let's quickly finish up with the fundamentals. Okay, so as we are aware, Cox Inu is on the Avalanche chain. Strong blockchain there. Of course, they would do really well themselves, but if we look as a whole, yeah, it's looking pretty healthy, and definitely 10x from here, but I suspect a lot more than that. So let's go over and check the Black Cox Inu. Okay, so it looks like for the Black Cox Inu, their tokenomics is not all crystal clear as of yet. We just need to see Black Cox Inu to be on several exchanges. Once we see them on one big exchange, then it will open up the floodgates for it to be on more exchanges. And once that happens, we will get a more accurate reading in terms of the total market supply and a few essential details. But if we look so far in terms of the total supply is at 69.4. That is virtually the same as Cox Inu. But if you look at the 24-hour volume of sold, that is 4,154. And if you look at the current price, is that 0.00000000125. So the valuation is much lower than Cox Inu, and it's still got a bit of catching up to do. And we still will need to see quite a few more information coming out from the Black Cox Inu, and they use all of their market value, volume, and everything else in Sol. So let's bring out the calculator. Alright guys, so WIP is currently at 171.91. Now if we were to times that and head over to Black Cox Inu, and Black Cox Inu volume is currently at, okay, that is 4,000. Oh, it just dropped. Let's say 3,975.8. That gives us of around about 1,479. Wow, that's not market cap, sorry, that's the total 24 hours of trading. Yeah, so that's not too shabby actually. We can easily do a lot more than this. Obviously, this is not the true value. That's not the true metric to figure out how much can we see it go X amount of X's. But just to give you an idea, that's the total 24 hours of volume. Whereas with Cox Inu, it will be roughly around about, look at that, 31 million, which is more than 32 times than Black Cox Inu, which means possibly if you do reach up to that amount, that's more than 31x. quite easily just on the 24-hour volume, but we do need to see more metrics coming out from Cox Inu, which I can't find over here. Not to worry, guys, as soon as we do see more information coming out on the exchanges, then we can see a lot more for Cox Inu's total tokenomics. But in terms of this video, which one has won in your views? Which coin has won on this challenge for today's video? I would say, if you compare the two purely on the technical and also fundamentally, it looks like Cox Inu has in fact won this one, purely because one, they are on multiple exchanges, which means they have more information readily available for us to read in terms of all the metrics to give us an idea potentially where they could be in the future. But like I said, during my technical analysis, we can see a lot more coming out from Cox Inu, and Cox Inu has never experienced a bull season yet, so that's a trifecta for me. However, Cox Inu is a sleeping giant. We're still going to see massive moves coming in for him. In fact, I will use my favorite word. It will be an humongous moves coming in for Cox Inu regardless. But today, on this video, if you'd like me to cast my vote, I would say purely on all the information and data which I provided, it looks like Cox Inu has reigned supreme and they are the winners. They haven't reigned supreme yet, but they've actually won the battle today. But guys, tell me what you reckon out of the two. Which one are you hodling the most? Which one are you more bullish on? Once we see Cox Inu, on major exchanges, do we think we're going to be much better than Cox Inu? I don't know, guys. Time will tell. But for now, let's say congratulations to Cox Inu. You are the winner of this challenge. And guys, if you haven't yet, subscribe to my channel. What are you all waiting for? Do your boy a favor, subscribe to my channel right over here. And if you haven't yet, check out my last video right over here, and I'll see you all in the next one.